If you're ready to choose more than just a car and experience more than just a ride, come choose from our huge selection of new Mazdas and save with low 0.9% financing. It's time to move and be moved in your new Mazda from Team Mazda on Airline.
Speaking of, good morning. 7:03 is your time here on this Friday Eve. So we're talking about cakes and all the delicious things this led to a greater conversation about what would you eat?
A greater conversation?
What would you not eat again?
Don't
Yes.
conversation.
Well, Johnny posed the question.
Well, we love our hot foods and spicy foods down here.
Sure.
I enjoy spicy foods, but spicy like, Tabasco.
Louisiana.
That's perfect too. It's the
Pickled
perfect amount.
jalapenos on your, nachos.
Absolutely.
Not the raw,
No,
Yeah.
not with the
crazy
seeds.
stuff?
No, it's got to have the pickled.
Like you're sitting there just ripping a bucciolokia off the pot and just gnawing down on it.
Nope.
But you had that hot sauce
He
challenge.
and
That goes
Jared.
back,
Matt
that
and
goes
Jared.
back years and years and years and years and years ago.
What
What'd you
was
say?
that substance called?
I was in the Inner Harbor in Baltimore,
Yeah.
and they had something called Dave's Insanity Sauce. Back then, this was like 20, 30 years ago. It was rated in the top 5 for the hottest, and there was just a big crowd of people watching people. I don't even know why I tried. I don't know.
Did somebody approach you and say, hey, try this
Yeah,
challenge?
they kind of like, they kind of, do
Yeah.
it, you wimp or whatever. They challenged me, so I guess I didn't want to back down.
Yeah.
And I took one little drop on one little tortilla chip, ate it on this side of my face, and I couldn't feel that whole side of my face for like a couple of days. It was really,
That's real.
It was horrible. And what you had was even worse than that. You threw up from yours.
Oh, no, I threw up multiple times.
Yeah.
What was it called?
It's called the source because it is literally the source of all stupidity and pain on planet Earth. It is like raw capsaicin. It's a tar, essentially. And we talk about like the hottest sauces out there or the hottest peppers when you talk about like a bucciolokia, that kind of thing, or whatever. You talk about things in like the 2.0 million Scoville units, like 2 million Scoville units, just a raw pepper. The source was 7.1 million Scoville units.
Yeah.
It's just the worst, and so it's tar. And we did it for a little, it was a story that we were doing. This is many, many years back. Me and a producer at the time, associate producer at the time, we all went over there. It was the old, for those in Denham Springs, the Livingston Parish part of the world, you know exactly the beef jerky store that I'm talking about. You used to have that right there. You had to sign a waiver to do it. And we were done. We were cooked. I threw up on the way back to Baton Rouge. We pulled off on the side of the interstate, and I'm just throwing up. I'm like, I don't care, excuse me.
And how big was the bite or the taste?
It was like, well, he said he double dosed me, but it was, he had gloves on and a
Can't touch it.
and a toothpick and dipped it into this tar substance and pulled out. Just when it came out, it was screaming. It was already yelling at me like, "You are so screwed." It was evil. It was hissing. And he's like, "Take it all, do it all, do it all, do it all." And then. After we're done, he's like, you know what'll help? Take some deep breaths. So I'm like, no way.
Deep breaths?
I'm like, you are just trying to screw it. One of the funniest parts about it, because we were asking how do you cure it? There is no cure. It's just time and pain. But there was a soft serve. It was exactly. It's like heartbreak. It's a heartburn. There's a soft serve yogurt place, like right down the. Like in the same shopping center. We all went over there.
Yeah.
It didn't help. And so I remember asking the lady, do you get people coming in here when I could still form sentences? My tongue had swelled up too much because it was happening. Like, you get people coming in here a lot? And she's like, oh, yeah. She goes, sometimes they get naked.
Oh, no.
They just are so hot.
How's that going to happen?
They just get so hot. And they can't handle it. They're like, these clothes have got to go.
It's like
and
Flash
That affected you for several days.
I was out for days. I could not. The
And then
carbonation was
Mike
going.
Fay, the producer, didn't even come to work for a couple
The
of
AP
days.
was gone for a couple days. We were like, is she
Alive?
Is she dead?
Welfare
like a
check?
wellness? Yeah.
Yeah.
No wellness check.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
don't do it, kids.
So if somebody paid you
No.
$10,000?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
$1,000? No.
Yeah.
No.
10,000?
No. Maybe. Maybe 10,000.
Everybody's got their price.
That's got a price.
I think everybody
But
does.
4 figures? No.
Yeah.
5?
Think about
I
it.
just remember that it was awful.
Oh.
So
How long was it before you could taste food again?
I'm working on it.
Oh, no.
Oh, my word.
No, it really was. A carbonation, I couldn't feel anything for a few days. Actual flavor was like more than a week. I swear, I'm like, this is all pointless. And there's just the amount of pain in your stomach. You're like, what is growing?
Hot dog.
What's about to come out?
Yeah.
And boy, did it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's horrible. It zaps your taste buds.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah, you're not
like
gonna
did you
be able to
ruin it
taste anything.
forever? And you're like, oh my God, is this ever going to come back?
Is this ever going to go away?
It's traumatizing.
Yeah.
And to this day, you guys still eat spicy foods, just not to
Just
that degree.
nothing like that
Yeah.
again. And you know, when someone challenges you, don't be afraid to just walk
Back
away.
out
no.
quietly.
Just say no,
Just say
kids.
no.
Right.
Just say no to
avoid
just
the
say no to
pain.
just say no to peppers.
Can you do it? Would you try?
No, indeed.
Not even
no.
once?
Nope.
Oh,
Not after listening to these guys.
No.
Yeah.
He
But-
said if somebody
but
slapped him,
if the price is right, you know,
But your face
I'm gonna be
was
like, you know,
numb.
if I do it though, have somebody standing by to
Yeah.
knock me out. I don't mean punch me out, but like give me something that'll knock me out.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't have to deal with, like, maybe by the time I wake up in a few days
It's all
later.
gone.
Okay.
It's all done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, you went into a coma for a little while.
Yeah, that's
oh,
about
really?
what I thought.
Right.
What
But
year-
then the
what year
sensation
is
is
it?
gone.
Yeah. Well, look, we can't have you in a coma. We need you.
No, we sure
We got a
do.
forecast. Today's looking good. It's gonna be warm, but it's really the Saturday we got to get ready for. That's the hot sauce.
So, like, if the weather was going to be okay Saturday, it would be okay for me to be in a coma? Is that kind
No.
of like
It did
No,
kinda
we
sound
need
like
you
that.
to
You're
come
right.
back.
No,
No,
it's not
didn't kind of come out
No,
that
that's
way.
not what I meant at all.
Yeah. Jared, don't die because we have severe weather this week.
We need you.
And then come back Monday, so don't eat anything spicy this weekend.
Friends like these.
Oh, I know,
You
right?
know? Oh, I love you guys.
Yeah, take it away.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay alive, and let's get a look at what we're expecting over the next couple of days. We start outside, and we're not totally sunny yet, but we will become mostly sunny later today. Check out the temperature. That's the thing. It's a lot milder this morning. You might not even want the jacket. Personally, I don't think you really need it. Starting off at 62 degrees, so yeah, we didn't drop that much last night. Tonight into tomorrow night, we'll get a full moon, the full worm moon. That's going to be the third full moon of the year. Not super, not yet anyway. One little cluster of thunderstorms, non-severe, just kind of drove right past us to the north overnight last night. So that's low pressure number one. Low pressure number two still forming back to the west and taking shape. But we are definitely going to see the threat for severe thunderstorms on Saturday, and it looks like the SPC has just ramped that up this morning. Let's start with the graph. Today, you see a couple of flickers of green on your screen. I covered up with a 10% chance, but for the most part, we're going to stay dry today. As a matter of fact, even going into Friday, we're only going with about a 20 to 30% chance. So most of the day Friday is just kind of setting it up, bringing in more moisture, bringing in more clouds, but not that much. Now, I'll tell you the graph, it's oddly quiet, the graph. This is Saturday, 10 a.m., and you see it shows a couple strong thunderstorms, but not that much. And then this is Saturday at 1:30, and yes, if you're sitting there saying, is this the back edge? Yeah, according to the graph, it is the back edge. So according to the graph, not only do we clear out Saturday evening, they think we clear out during the afternoon. So it's a real fast mover. Right now, I'm favoring this. I'm favoring the European because the European is the aggressive one, and this is an aggressive situation, and it's been the most consistent model. So this is 9 a.m., and yes, I would say probably right around 9 a.m., that's when the threat's going to start. We go right through mid-morning, right through midday. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So actually, the European kind of agrees that by the time we get to the latter part of the afternoon, that's it, we're done with it. So I would say by about 6 p.m., the window should be closed, and hopefully we're going to be looking a lot better. Friday night into Saturday morning, we start off quiet with a level 1, but then we really ramp this thing up to a level 4. That's the SPC. Remember, we're just kind of the middlemen when it comes to this, but anytime we see red on this SPC map, we definitely give it its credence. It definitely gets everybody's attention, and that's the reason why I went ahead and I issued a first alert weather day as we get to Saturday, because we're going to have the increased threat for tornadoes, damaging wind, hail is going to be possible. About the only good thing I can say about it is because it's going to cruise by so quickly, it won't really be able to stick around and give us a chance for flooding. So the flood threat is very, very low. One good thing about it. Today, mostly sunny and a high temperature, warm. We're going to warm up to 84 degrees later today, really warm. Then down to 60 again tonight with the full moon big and bright in the sky. What a difference a day makes. The first alert weather day on Saturday, yeah, not a good day for your outdoor plans. Sunday, though, Sunday looks fantastic. Not only Sunday, but beyond that. St. Patty's Day, Monday's in really good shape. In fact, even these 20%ers that I have right now for Wednesday and Thursday, some of the models are taking that away too. So the name of the game, let's get through Saturday, let's duck this severe weather and get right back to good weather. 7-11, Johnny A's got to look at the roads.
Yeah, and it's horrible out there. College Drive, I-10 around College Drive is creating a lot of problems, even for I-12 and I-10. The issue's right in that area. Look at I-12 traffic and I-12 I-12 traffic through the Denham Springs area. So we still have the issue on 12. That's right at the exit that takes you over from I-12 to I-10. This is the new I-12 westbound flow right here where you merge left of I-10. And then look at I-10 near College. We have things on both sides of the interstate. Looks like this truck is partially up against the wall. We have the 2 left lanes blocked right here on I-10 westbound right before College. So that's creating part of that mess. And then look at just bumper to bumper traffic, especially on as you approach the Baton Rouge area from the east on 10 and 12 westbound. Then we kind of widen our shot a little bit and go down toward the Gonzales area. Some of this is construction related. Some of this is a train stopped on the tracks on Highway 44. So just be aware of that. I'm not seeing any crashes, not getting any reports of crashes from the agencies we partner with. But Highway 22 is just Highway 70 is bumper to bumper from Highway 22 to the roundabout there, or the truck stop. And look at Highway 44 traffic. Some of that's due to a train. It is 7:12. You're watching WAFB 9 News Now on the Plus. We'll be right back.
Real quick before you get going, I want to let you know we're working to get the very latest. A deadly crash this morning in East Baton Rouge Parish.
Let's take you to the scene here. A lot of first responders, including the St. George Fire Department, responding to this. We're told 1 person died, 2 others are injured as a result of this harrowing crash here. We've reached out to all of the investigating agencies to figure out how this could have happened. Right. As soon as we learn this and the identity of the victim, we'll let you know.
We'll put that right up on the website, of course, the 9 News app as well, the very latest up here as we get ready for what is going to be hopefully a calmer day as we get ready for some active weather over the weekend.
We'll follow it all for you. We still have more hours of shows to go. In fact, we'll have another check of that hour, that weather and traffic in about 10 minutes.
Anchored by the performance and reliability of the Civic and Accord, Honda has once again been named the best car brand for the 4th year running by U.S. News and World Report. Come see the lineup of award-winning Hondas at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Seagate Lane.